Hello and welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing a money read. Before we get started with that, be sure to check out my other channel, Into the Unknown Tarot. We do daily collective readings over there. So if you're interested in checking that out, the link is in the description. All right, let's see who we're doing a money reading for. Capricorn. All right. Let's go ahead and get started with your oracles. Money messages for Capricorn. You have traveling for work. On the bottom is ancestral healing, releases generational wealth and health. All right, let's get the yin yang oracle. We're going to get 3 of these. Money messages for Capricorn. Money messages for Capricorn. And one more. You have deception, temptation, Venus and offer, and alchemy and ancestor gods. So that makes twice it's been talking about ancestors. On the bottom is rejection, loss, and fragmented. What this looks like to me is some kind of workplace love affair. Someone who travels for work. Someone is saying that they're traveling for work. All right. Because money and work. I don't say work, but money ties in with work. So anything to do with money is what these readings are about. So let's go ahead and get started with the tarot. We're going to start with the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for Capricorn. It says mystery, unknown, puzzle, illusion, confusing. On the bottom is loss of control, reckless, derailment, speeding. Over here. All right, tell me about mystery, unknown, puzzle, illusion, confusing. So something unknown. Ace of Swords. Two of Pentacles. And the Lovers. Oh boy. This is like clearly showing up like a cheating situation. Two of Pentacles about juggling. On the bottom is the Wheel of Fortune. Truth and clarity. Two of Pentacles is juggling, things being up in the air, juggling thoughts, decisions, ideas, people. The Lovers is Gemini energy. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the Lovers. Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. This couldn't be more obvious. Three of Wands in reverse. This is player energy, giving love to someone else, three-person situation. Knight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. This can also be, lovers can be a choice between two. Oh my goodness, the Hermit in reverse. This is saying someone is saying they're alone when they're really not. Four of Cups. Ten of Cups. Tell me about mystery, unknown, puzzle, illusion, confusing. Bluff. Jupiter and Gemini. Third house bluff. That's communication. That's lying. That's talking about lying. Lying about being alone. Someone's not really alone when they say they are. And this seems to have to do with someone traveling for work. Sun in Taurus, second house acquisition. Either this person got offered to go off with someone as a traveling for work situation, or this person offered that to someone else. Could be dealing with a Taurus. And Mercury in Capricorn, 10th house organization. See, this is like, it's saying this was planned. Like, this is a plan. And that 10th house is about career. This is some kind of workplace affair. So tell me about the situation. Tell me about the situation for Capricorn. Tell me about the situation for Capricorn. I need to take that card. No. Situation for Capricorn. I need to take this card. It says pollution, infection, parasite, poison. On the bottom is again loss of control, reckless, derailment, speeding. So this is saying that someone here is doing something reckless. Tell me about pollution, infection, parasite, poison. King of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Six of Cups. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Four Cups in reverse. Tell me about the King of Swords in reverse. Six of Cups. Ace of Cups in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. The Star in reverse. and Temperance. There's an indication here of something something has happened before. What this looks to me like is someone is going to regret healing something that happened in the past because it's saying it's repeating. It's saying this time around there shouldn't be reconciliation. In order to have healing from this situation, there needs to not be reconciliation. It's indicating like this person is a player. They're not worried about lying to whoever they need to lie to about what they're doing. Or they're lying in order for someone not to worry about something here. Either way, they're lying. Tell me about the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Star in reverse, Temperance. Blocking blocking something, Justice. This is very strategic. Whatever this person is doing, it's very strategic. So whatever they're doing, it seems like the fact that they're traveling for work is true. But it's like what they're hiding or what they're lying about is that there is a workplace affair here and there's someone else going. And the reason this is working so well is because whatever this is that they're traveling for work for, they've done it before. So the person who's dealing with this, it's like, well, this happened last year, so this happens every year. So like some kind of convention or something like that. Knight of Coin in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. They're not, broken promises. There's been something happen in the past here. Because this is indicating like someone saying, promise me that this won't happen again, because if it happens again, there's not going to be another chance. And I feel like this person may have said whatever they needed to say, but they're doing something again. So tell me about pollution, infection, parasite, poison. We have Sun in Virgo, 6th house health. Jupiter in Aquarius, 11th house innovation. Friends, groups, goals, aspirations. Groups. See, groups. Mercury in Pisces, 12th house inspiration. Keeping something hidden. Breaking. What they're hiding is the fact that they're breaking a promise. This could be some kind of health. There's something here to do with this pollution, infection, parasite, and poison. And then we have this health card. So either this person is going towards something in regards to health, like health and safety or a doctor type thing, or this person, I don't know, could get like maybe some kind of food poisoning, or they're saying they have some sort of food poisoning. To the extreme, this person could get some kind of STD. That's not my number one pick in this situation. I feel like if they don't answer the phone or something, or you can't get in touch with them, they're going to say, "Oh, I had horrible food poisoning. I was sick." Something like that. But there is something about health here. But that could also be just something in regards to something they do for work. Either way, this is like an elaborate plan here that someone has. So tell me about the outcome. Tell me about the outcome for Capricorn for this money reading. Do I need to take chew? Do I need to take threats? So we have chew, deep thinking, remember, solve puzzles, code word. And on the bottom is talent, born with, features, personality. So tell me about chew, deep thinking, remember, solve puzzles, code word. Strength in reverse, Leo energy, 7 of Wands. This person's blocking something without a doubt. 9 of Cups in order to get wish fulfillment. Justice on the bottom. Strength in reverse, 7 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Seven of Coin in reverse. Reaping what you sow. 4 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Coin in reverse. 4 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse. Oh Lord, the Devil. 2 of Swords. 9 of Cups. This is talking about, I don't know if this person is thinking about backing out of this. Because it's indicating a lack of strength, courage, confidence in regards to what's happening here. It's like there's a fear of getting caught. And then blocking, making a decision here in regards to coming out of separation. Or this is a lack of healing. It seems like this person's having to make a decision. The outcome is showing, I feel like it's someone deciding their fate here, because this is showing I could make the decision to stop this, or I could make the decision to continue on with this. And it's indicating in one way there won't, if I do this, if I make this decision, there won't be healing. But if I make the other decision, it's saying someone is deciding their fate. They're like, if this gets found out, I know that it's over in regards to my relationship. So this is like someone here is making this now or never decision in regards to taking the risk of getting caught. Now, up here in the overall energy, it is saying that there is clarity that someone isn't alone. Somehow this is getting found out. So I don't know if like someone on this work trip is telling the person who's dealing with this, just so you know, your person isn't alone, or there was someone else in their hotel room, something like that. But it is indicating that there is going to be clarity in regards to the one who's dealing with this. But this is showing up like this person just like deciding their fate. Now, what they're going to do, it's not saying. Tell me about Chew. I guess if there's going to be clarity, then we know what the decision is. Saturn in Virgo, sixth house isolation. See, that's once again indicating someone being alone. But it seems like this person may be being seduced or something like that. Like someone is presented with a decision. It seems like someone has to make a decision within a moment. Like either I can do this and risk ruining the rest of my life, or I can do this and or I could turn this person away and not worry about that, not worry about any problems in my relationship. Moon in Aries, first house protection, and Mercury in Aries, first house restlessness. I don't think this person can avoid temptation. On the bottom is Jupiter in Scorpio, eighth house manipulation. So what I feel like is going on here is there is someone who is coming on to this person and they don't have the self-control to turn this person away. It's going to be revealed. This is some kind of workplace situation. That's why it's showing up in money. So tell me about the advice for Capricorn for this money reading. There's car's been the star of the show for this reading. Loss of control, reckless, derailment, speeding. See, they're impulsive, they're reckless. On the bottom is threats, money, life, violence, privacy. I'm telling you, I think there is someone witnessing what's going on here. That is wherever these people are. Because see, we that money is indicating what's going on here, and there's threats. So either this person is worried that someone has seen something, or someone has said, I'm going to tell your person what's going on here. Loss of control, reckless, derailment, speeding. It seems like once the thing has happened, it seems to all fall apart. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Hanged, well, it says Hanged Woman, Hanged Man, Pisces energy. See, once again, this is indicating not being single, not being alone. Someone here has seen something or they've witnessed something because they feel stuck about telling someone. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Hanged Woman, Hanged Man, Page of Wands in reverse. This person has told, this is a whole scandal. This person has told someone not to say anything. The Sun, clarity, Page of Cups. Someone's struggling with their conscience, their guilty conscience about not saying something. This is like I'm feeling stuck because I don't feel like I could forgive myself for not saying something. Page of Wands in reverse, the Sun, Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, don't say anything about me putting my person in competition with someone else. Let's just move on as though nothing ever happened. Someone the issue with someone feeling stuck is the guilty conscience of not telling someone, but also pretty much being the person who ruins a relationship, which it's not this person's fault. It's the one who done the thing. But there's that guilt there of being the catalyst of that happening. Um, this it's saying that there's going to be clarity here. So this person's going to do the right thing. This is a whole scandal. This is I don't feel like if this person is being seduced by someone they work with, I don't think it was just this one circumstance where this has happened. I feel like this is something that's ongoing at work, and this is what it has led to. Tell me about loss of control, reckless, derailment, speeding. You have Mercury in Sagittarius, ninth house discovery. Yeah, don't tell my person about this. That's what this is about. That's also travel, finding out something while traveling. Sun in Libra, seventh house harmony. Let's pretend like this never happened. Seventh house about marriage and other partnerships. Let's just keep on moving as if nothing ever happened. And then Mars in Libra, seventh house choice. Yeah, this person is feeling stuck. Seventh house, once again, is marriage and other partnerships. Making a choice. Do I keep the secret about the third party, or do I tell the person they're in a relationship with what's happened? They're going to do the right thing. In the overall energy, it's saying there is clarity here about this. So this is going to come out in the open, but this is a lot. All right, let's get the closing messages. Money messages for Capricorn. You have take the risk. And on the bottom is this week. So you could be the one who's dealing with this, who this is all happening to, could be the one that's doing this. You could also be the one who is going to be put in a position to either not say anything or speak the truth. So take any of that how it resonates. Let's get the last oracles. Money messages for Capricorn. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, real passion. Stop wasting time in dead end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. I mean, yeah, it says that, but that picture there says it all in regards to this reading. On the bottom it says the future. Plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. All right, Capricorn, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.